Good morning, Southeast Idaho. This is your weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. Getting into the highlights of the coming week. Today, impacts will be moderate. This is mainly for the eastern highland areas, with snow impacting those areas through about midday, maybe a little later than that even. We're expecting snowfall to continue, especially in the higher elevations. We could see some rain mixing in lower elevations, but up near the mountain passes, it could still be slippery through midday. So we do have a winter weather advisory out at least until 11 a.m. right now. We'll have to reassess that in the coming hours to see if we need to expand that or even trim some of the advisory back that's across the upper Snake Plain from activity last night. Looking ahead tonight, impacts will be low. Snow showers will linger across the southern border with Utah into the Bear Lake area, but other than that, we'll be trending down all other areas across southeast Idaho. Thursday and Friday, that's when we get into our next system. The impacts will be moderate. We'll see snow for most locations, but significant accumulations could occur across the southern and eastern highlands, and we'll discuss that a little bit going forward. But first, let's look at the activity right now on radar. We do have some showers out there stretching along the interstate corridor into just south of Pocatello. And then it doesn't look like much right now, but east of I-15, there is quite a bit of activity. Again, it's not showing up on radar. That's due to a number of factors, but there is actual snow that is falling across that area, causing some slick conditions and even some visibility concerns. Some of the mountain passes impacted by this would be Teton Pass, Pine Creek Pass, Geneva Summit, Georgetown Summit, Malad, and even we're seeing problems back towards Sweetser Summit with some icy road conditions out there. So if you're going out there this morning, take it easy and plan accordingly. Other than that, we will see this activity kind of shift eastward through the morning. Again, getting into the eastern highlands. Temperatures today will climb again a couple degrees up from where they were yesterday. Maybe just a degree or two, but that should be enough if there is any lingering activity across the southern Snake Plain or even down across the Utah border. It could mix in with rain cutting into it, cutting into the snow potential, but certainly the higher mountain passes should remain snow and could remain accumulating snow as well. Now backing back out to a very broad-looking image here. We do have system number 1 over Idaho currently. So let me go ahead and put that on here. System number 1. We do have another system that is going to make landfall very, very shortly in the coming 12 to 24 hours across northern California. That's going to be our next system that I'll discuss here. And then we've got a third one for the weekend. So we've got this kind of wave train coming through the next 7 days, keeping us active. But let's dig into that second system real quick and see what we're going to expect here. Once again, this is a surface map depiction of what it'll look like Friday morning. So we are expecting some snow across the area beginning tomorrow night, stretching into Friday. That's with that low making its way through California. There could even be a little bit of heavy snow along with that near the tri-state area of Nevada, Utah, and Idaho. So we'll keep that in mind, pressing forward. Now, I didn't want to post specific snow totals just yet because the guidance that we're dealing with is very wishy-washy and kind of up in the air right now with the track and just how far north the snow could get. So I opted instead to go with these probability of exceedance graphics. So what this fancy term really means is just what's the likelihood of us getting over 4 inches in any one area. And so on the left graphic here, the probability of getting over 4 inches obviously is higher across the southern part of the state, southern highlands, getting into the eastern highlands, and then once you head north into the upper Snake Plain, there really is a low probability there. Now I do expect everyone to see snow at some point out of this system. It's just the more significant accumulations will be further south, and that's further driven home by the probability of exceedance of 8 inches. Again, it's fairly low for this, 10, 20, 30% along the Utah border, but enough of a signal that we could see some significant impacts down there. So we don't have any headlines out for that now. We don't have any watches, warnings, or advisories, but it's something that we'll have to keep in mind heading forward and keep an eye on. So again, we're dealing with the winter weather advisory today for the eastern highlands, impacting mainly the mountain passes, but there could be some impacts to some of the valley floors. Other than that, pay close attention going forward for Thursday and Friday, and then again for this weekend. And regardless of what happens precipitation-wise, we are expecting temperatures to drop back into the 20s for this weekend. So much cooler heading towards the weekend. So that's it for the briefing. If you have any questions, please give us a call or send us an email. And visit our website whenever you feel like, and have a great morning.